Previously last week. So as you guys know, I'm currently in Bangkok and I'm waiting for a table in a J-Fei street food restaurant. The question is it worth it? Now back to today's video. The same day after the dinner at J-Fei, we decided to enjoy the beautiful rooftop pool that our hotel has. I must say that the view from the pool area was incredible. Even though the water was a bit chilly, it was a very refreshing experience after spending the day out in the city in the hot, humid climate. The next day, which was our day 2 in Bangkok, we decided to visit the famous Khao San Road, which is a major tourist district in the city. It is famous for its vibrant entertainment scene and hostels on a budget. Some call it the backpacker street. That day we arrived in the morning and it wasn't packed. We did some souvenir and snack shopping and decided to head back to the hotel because we wanted to visit the mall and the food court there. Little did we know, I would never make it there that day and would be taken to the hospital. Yesterday night. Yeah. Okay, fast forward to the next day when I managed to hurt myself walking down the street. I hit my toe so hard that I had to go to the hospital and get an x-ray, which was not a pleasant experience, especially now that I didn't know how it worked with insurance and if I had any. But apparently for the French citizens, your housing insurance covers the medical. Wait, which one is it? Apparently I had an insurance. I called. It covers up to 80,000 euros in medical charges, unless it's less than 100 euros to pay. I called. They created a file for me, and then they sent me to a specific hospital that they had a partnership with. So I went to the hospital, waited like maybe 20-30 minutes to be seen. Was seen by a doctor, sent to an x-ray straight away. Had an x-ray and then in 15 minutes I was out. The total bill was actually surprisingly low. Maybe because I did have an insurance, maybe it's some kind of a partnership, but I only had to pay 55 euros for everything. 720 bahts for an x-ray, 400 for medical charges, whatever that means, and 1,000 for a physician's fee. Physician's fee is more expensive than an x-ray. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, I think I'm the only person who managed to hurt herself just walking down the street. So today we're gonna try and go to the food market, the weekend market, and the floating market, and the Grand Palais, because yesterday the king visited the Grand Palais, so they didn't let anyone in. Hopefully I'll be able to limp my way through the day. Sometimes it doesn't go as planned. We actually never made it to the food market in the city, so we just went straight to the floating market. So we took the boat at the Saturn Pier, and we managed to get a good deal actually. We had a private boat tour for 1,500 bahts, which was around 40 euros, and it lasted for at least an hour. The driver took us to the floating market, which I actually don't remember the name of. If you know how it's called, please leave a comment below. While waiting to be let in the tunnel for the boats, I was amazed how skilled the boat drivers are. They maneuvered the boats perfectly in the water. We're waiting to be let in the canal. There's a lot of traffic. As we arrived, we had 30 minutes to spend there, We went around, bought a couple of things to eat, and just enjoyed the ambience of the place. I can have a pineapple, so we can buy a pineapple.
Yeah,
That's so good. You have to try it. I was astonished by the selection of fruits that you could find in the floating market. Mango, rambutan, pineapple, papaya, dragon fruit, and probably my favorite is durian. On our way back, we saw some buildings completely flooded due to the recent heavy rainfalls in the region. A recent typhoon, Nura, hit Thailand in late September 2022. So we're in Grand Palais. They made me put a shirt on, button it all up, wear face masks. Oh, and put the camera under the shirt. Kind of gonna suffocate in this mask and a shirt, pants, and a t-shirt. So we got the tickets to Grand Palais. It's 500 bahts per person. Which is quite pricey. It's what, 15 euros at least? The Grand Palace is located in the heart of Bangkok. From what I understood, the palace was a former residence of the king and his family. Currently, it is being used for ceremonial purposes, welcoming state and foreign guests. It is difficult to comprehend the beauty of the architecture. The moment I walked in, I couldn't believe the beauty, the complexity and sophistication of every little detail you will find there. The Grand Palace is divided into two main zones, which are the Temple of the Emerald Buddha and the Royal Residence. If you want to visit the palace, you have to make sure you're dressed properly. Visitors are not allowed to enter unless they're wearing pants, long skirt, or a dress that goes below your knees. You are also obliged to cover the shoulders, so don't wear a tank top despite how hot the weather might be that day. Overall, Grand Palace is definitely worth visiting. It is one of the most important historical attractions in the city, not to mention how beautiful it is. Be careful, however, not to fall for the lie that some tuk-tuk drivers tell you around the palace to drive you to some other places, which I personally have experienced. Grand Palace is very rarely closed to visitors, so make sure to double check at the ticket desk if you are told that that day it is closed. We're going to Phuket. Good morning, guys. Currently in the airport, waiting to board a plane to Phuket. It's our last day in Bangkok. It's a great city. Can't wait to go back there. I thought it would be more like dense, more populated, but I didn't have any problem moving around except for the traffic. The traffic was horrible. But in general, it's a very cool place, and it has many amazing cool restaurants and bars and places to visit, so definitely worth going to Bangkok. Anything else to add?
4 days is too short.
4 days is, yeah, 4 days is too short. You need a couple of weeks to, or at least a week to explore the city properly. Yeah, especially with the jet lag. Yeah, it's a great city. It gave me a taste of one of those big Asian cities that I've never been to. Yeah, great experience, and can't wait to go to the beach now. Yeah, as I was saying, there was a typhoon in Phuket, which led to some floodings, and well, the weather wasn't that great. Hopefully it's going to be better right now. It's sunny today in Bangkok. Yesterday there was a thunderstorm.